Be the match.org. Save a sickle cell warrior's life.
Manny Johnson adores his kid brother, Aiden.
Ooh, you got kicked!
They're years apart, but share the same debilitating inherited disease, sickle cell. It's a painful genetic disorder affecting mostly African Americans. Red blood cells become distorted and sticky, blocking vessels and preventing vital oxygen supply to tissues. The only cure? A bone marrow transplant. But instead, most are temporarily treated with medications, and some, like Manny, with blood transfusions. At age 21, he's had more than 200.
How often would you do that?
Once a month.
Once a month?
Yes.
For your whole life?
Whole life.
But now, Manny is disease-free, thanks to a groundbreaking clinical trial at Dana-Farber Boston Children's Hospital.
So they told you it's an experimental procedure you could die from, and it might even not work, but you were still willing to do it. Why?
When my little brother was born and he had sickle cell, I took more initiative so that when he gets old enough, he wouldn't have to go through the experiences I went through.
Here's how it works. Blood stem cells are removed from the patient and undergo gene therapy in the lab. Those altered stem cells are put back in the patient. This then lets the body produce healthy blood cells that won't distort into the sickle shape. This makes Manny's blood look and flow more like anyone else's.
So he went from having these normal blood cells intermixed with these sickling blood cells, the sickle cells, after treatment.
This is a picture from after gene therapy, and there are no visible sickled cells.
This is just a preliminary clinical trial, but doctors are encouraged it could one day cure sickle cell disease before symptoms start, usually around 4 months old.
The hope is that we'll be able to eventually treat young children with the disease before they develop any symptoms and prevent them from having sickle cell disease.
For Manny and his family, it's the beginning of a new life, and the possibility of a better one without pain for Aiden. Dr. John Torres, NBC News, Boston.
Jensen received his partial bone marrow in 2019. Caitlin received her bone marrow transplant from her dad. Dorian became a 10-year-old donor for his mother. Your healthy blood stem cells may be a sickle cell warrior's best and only hope for a cure.